Hey, good morning, YouTube. This is Gabo Sanchez here. Just uh, just wanting to kind of give myself, really, mostly for myself, and for anybody really who wanted to watch, friends, family, strangers, just update. Yesterday, I officially tested positive for COVID-19, and I really wanted to make like a video really for documentation, for chronicling this whole experience for myself, and um, yeah, for like I said, for anybody who really wants to know. So I'll kind of go back to 48 hours before I had any symptoms. Um, just that's how far AHS asks you to track anybody you've been around. So that would have been Monday for me. Monday, I had no symptoms. I felt great. Um, you know, other than like a couple stresses at work, I didn't really think much of anything. And, I went out for lunch with my mom that day and hung out at home, hung out with the guys. On Tuesday, I had a couple appointments set up. Went to those. Again, no symptoms whatsoever. Felt great. My life was pretty freaking normal. And then Wednesday, one of my roommates had decided to go get tested, so I stayed home from work just in case. And then Wednesday night was when I'd gone on a walk. I came home. I just felt really dizzy. So I went to bed. I was like, I don't feel so good. I'm going to bed. Um, and I just kind of felt my temperature going up and up and up. And I just have this really crappy mercury thermometer, and it didn't give me the best reading, but I knew that my temperature was going up. Um, so that was Wednesday night. On Thursday morning, I woke up. I was had a very dry cough. So I decided to book a test. So I had a test for 7 p.m. Thursday night, and then kind of spent the entire day in my room on Thursday, only really going out to go to the bathroom. If I could eat, I would go out to eat, but throughout all of this, it's been haven't had a whole ton of energy to eat, which uh, not something anybody really told me would happen. If anybody knows me, I do love to eat, so that wasn't fun. Um, then Thursday night, as I said, I got tested. I had a pretty bad fever on my right before, so I told them at the testing facility, and immediately she was like, "You more than likely you have it, but we'll still check just in case." Um, so came home, back to my room. Didn't really want to be around my roommates too much. Um, Friday, I knew I wouldn't have my results. They said 2 to 4 days, so Friday was just a bit stressful. But again, I just stayed in my room. I, tried to make the most of it. I think Friday during the day was when I felt possibly the most normal. Um, but also, I'd go up and down. Like my fever would go up and down. Um, and my appetite as well, just up and down. Um, so went through that. Friday was kind of all over the place. Don't even really remember it all that well. I've been kind of sitting around just mostly watching movies, watching Netflix and Amazon, Disney Plus. Luckily, I have it all. Um, yeah. So after that Saturday, my one roommate got a call in the morning. He had tested positive. So at that point, I was 100% sure that I would too. So I started just doing all my preparations, figuring out who I'd been around for the last 2 weeks, where I could have gotten it. Um, and then my blessed parents Saturday came and they dropped off some groceries. They dropped off some ginger lemon water that my grandma has been raving about since the beginning of this pandemic, and it has helped a lot. And then, I think Saturday night, for like the first time, I had enough of an appetite to eat a full meal, so that was good. Even Saturday afternoon, like I had ordered like a little panini, and like it was tiny, like tiny panini, and I couldn't even finish it. It tasted like cardboard, and but that night, like I said, my parents had brought me some food that they had made, and it was tasty. Like I could taste it just fine, and I was okay. Um, and then I got a phone call that night. They ask you kind of who you've been around for 48 hours prior to you having had any symptoms. So I kind of like informed them. I was super prepared. My Google timeline, I was everything ready. So she was pretty impressed with that. That was nice. Um, and then yeah, so it turned out I had been positive. Um, and then that night, I decided I'll just watch a movie. I'll go to bed. Honestly, didn't even really have the energy to finish the movie. I just watched most of it, and then I was like, nah, I'll just try to go to bed. Um, Now, this is something that's happened almost on nightly. I don't know if I mentioned it, but pretty much nightly, I will wake up. I'd say about 4 or 5 times a night, um, just because my fever goes up and down. I will usually wake up just like covered in sweat. It's really bad, guys. This is not fun. I don't recommend it. But the last night it happened a lot more. And then this morning, and the reason why I really wanted to make this was this morning I woke up, and if you guys ever had that feeling where your muscle cramps up, like you go to move your leg and it just like it gets really tense. I woke up with that in every muscle. I don't know how long it lasted because I couldn't even check the time if I wanted to. Um, but I laid there for a while, and it would just cramp up, and so moving just sucked. Um, Eventually, I was able to kind of get up, get some more water. By the way, you end up spending a lot of time drinking water, so make sure you have a good water bottle if you do test positive. Um, yeah, and that's kind of what led me to here. So I've taken some medication, so I feel a lot better. Um, Whoa, sorry guys, got a text. Yeah, I feel a lot better right now with the medication. I think my fever's kind of down. Well, like I said, it kind of fluctuates throughout the day. Um, and then I also really like again, I wanted to use this to chronicle it for myself. So because this is a kind of a big moment. It's a worldwide pandemic that has now changed my world personally, but also I kind of wanted to use this opportunity to just kind of use as a reminder as to like why we wear masks, why we wash our hands. Um, Guys, honestly, even if the masks don't work 100%, if you can save somebody from feeling like this, I think it's worth it. So, I mean, if you have the option to wear it, wear it. Um, yeah, I'm gonna kind of try to vlog a little bit later today, kind of give you guys an update on how today went. It's still not very hungry. It's like almost 11 in the morning, I think. So I'll let you guys know kind of how everything goes today. Um, yeah, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, keep others safe, keep others healthy. That's all I can really say. And I will talk to you guys later.